Ah, my archers! Oh man, my archers are getting stomped. All of you, run here, go. You there, you there. Oh my gosh, this is a terrible ambush. And then cavalry. Charge in there. Where are the really hard-hitting ones? There they are. You charge that.
We have lost a unit. Nobody survived.
Christ, doing a lot of damage actually. Well played, AI. Well played. I mean, better because of the artificial limitations I placed upon myself. But still well played. Crushed my archers. Absolutely decimated them.
The enemy general falls.
That was quick, crikey.
The time has come. To attention. At the ready. Run! Run! Go, go, go!
Alright, so there is going to be a little bit of friendly fire here, probably.
Charge!
Acceptable losses.
To attention! Ready! To battle! Take heed, warriors! Kill them! Archers, prepare! Release missiles! Form in! Rain down death! Cavalry, attend!
I shall revel in your destruction. Do not waste your breath. You will need it.
The enemy unit flees! What cowards! To attention! Strike! Do not relent! Cavalry, stand ready! To attention, spearmen! Move, move! Spearmen, stand ready!
You are. Alright, let's drop a heal on yourself.
Come on, surely you can do better. Amazing that you can both talk and battle.
Did we not kill the defenders of the earth? What the? Guys.
The time has come. Stand ready.
Oh, shoot them. Bad. Bad, naughty. Yay, we won.
Another enemy of China falls. Attend. Unleash fury. Make ready. Prepare. Steel yourselves. Shoot. Archers ready.
We lost like 4 full units of master archers though. That's going to make sieges and things a lot more difficult. I was pretty confident about just marching on to the next objective, but I'm not so sure now. Although we have to relieve the city. We have to do it.
The enemy unit flees. What cowards! To attention, archers! Now! Open fire! Mounted soldiers! Unleash fury! The enemy general is fallen!
Alright, so that's all the generals down.
Die if you cannot surrender! Ready! Together! Take heed, warriors! Raise spears! Horses, stand ready! Ready! Destroy them! Time has come! Make ready! To battle!
Yeah, they did a real number on us. Ouch.
What cowards!
I mean, we should be able to get a bunch from the replenishment after this fight.
Steel yourselves!
At the ready!
But 3 full units, possibly even 4 full units, because you are still fighting in close combat! Ah! Stop that!
Spearmen! Show no mercy! The time has come!
I have a feeling this may actually be 4 units of Master Archers dead. That's really bad. Okay, this was a hell of an ambush. Well played. Well played.
Our success looms large! At the ready! Not relent! Cavalry!
Raise spears! March now!
Horses! To attention! Attack! Run! Run! The enemy unit flees! What cowards!
Whew. 900 men remaining. I mean, the heroes didn't take a lot of damage, but the army certainly did. 1 cavalry and 4 archers, I reckon, died. I think the spears are okay. Who did well in their army? Defenders of the Heaven, 208. Defenders of the Earth, 190 something. We did destroy their army, though.
Celebration is due. Let the wine flow.
Made a lot of money. Zhuge Zhangji. Vengeful. Resolve and instinct. Indecisive. Character experience reduction. Ambitious. And philanthropic. You, I will release.
It would be unjust
Yan
to
Wen.
punish them further.
Fiery. Resolve, instinct, charge speed. Greedy. Corruption if you're an administrator. Determined. You know what? I'll allow you to live
Let
as
the
well.
captives go.
5% recruitment. Seriously?
Warriors. Never yield.
I refuse.
I cannot.
And yeah, we need to get over here.
On the march. I return. How fare the people?
And now it's 3,200 versus 3,600. But this is a siege I have to lift. Then hopefully I can put He-Man in the city and then have this guy standing outside it. Or this man. Because he's in forced march and this guy isn't. Can you, like, ever recruit those captured characters into your army? If you're not playing as a Yellow Turban, yes.
But history is on our side.
But because we're the Yellow Turbans, no, we can't. Okay, so our starting army is going to be relatively small.
To victory!
So I feel like we want to deploy fairly far back, even though we are attacking. I don't think we have any trebuchets in this force either. So we may well have to attack them. What do you get when you release them? Money. Not a huge amount though, which is why it's usually just better to kill them. I do kind of wish the ransoms are a bit higher. It's like 100 per level. Okay, so we've got reinforcements coming from there and from here. And they're on top of a massive hill. This hardly seems fair. However, we could actually try to deploy in here. And then we get all the advantages, because their hill advantage is gone. I'm not attacking them up a hill, that's just stupid. So, yes, we're going to deploy right back here and then basically fall back. So let's get the Reclaimers in the center, because they're very good at holding the line. With Guardians of the Land on one side, Guardians of the Land on the other side. All of the archers here in the center. Random infantry units in front, and we're just going to reorganize this. Pretty much as soon as the battle starts and we can see what we've got.
Look! Our reinforcements are on the field!
They are zooming down the hill because they are aware that I have a lot of reinforcements which need to get to the battle.
Swordsmen, ready! Hurry! Archers, ready!
But if I can get to this defensive spot, then I'm going to feel pretty good.
Get moving! Stand ready! March quickly!
Yep, they are definitely coming for us. So what are the numbers here? 4,000 versus 3,600. Theoretically, I could actually field 8,000, but we've taken so many casualties that we're not going to be able to. Okay, so they have a couple of Yi archers here towards the back. That's it, really.
Bowmen, stand ready! Move out quickly! March out! Take heed, warriors! Onward! Quick march! Prepare!
Let's see if we can use the heroes to bait them a bit. If we can take out some of their heroes early on, that's going to be really strong. You have the bloody adamant resolve. Damn it.
To attention! At the ready!
Luo away then.
You
Well-
lack the strength to defeat me!
Shut up and die! 10. No mercy! To battle!
Let's see what we can do about killing that. Alright, Master Archers have arrived. You guys are going to be the number 3s. And we'll deploy here. There's so few of you left. We do have a lot of spearmen, however. So our front lines are going to be pretty good. So I think what we may actually do is get all of you and just deploy you here, then basically use you as a giant sledgehammer to just slam into the back of this.
Bowmen! Fire! Swords drawn! March out! To attention! Kill them! Ready! Make ready! The time has come! Show no mercy!
Alright, you've got an immobilize which will cancel their charges, speed buff charge bonus, speed buff charge bonus, armor and melee evasion. Go.
Prepare! Rally! Our general needs our aid!
Then with all of you attacking this guy, I'm hoping that we can just kill him before his buff can repeat too often.
Ready!
Come on, He-Man.
Stand ready!
Do it. Show us your trick. Yes. Huzzah.
Bows! Fire upon them! Fill the sky! Shoot! Look, the enemy run! Craven!
The Sentinel's pretty much as good as dead. You guys go and join that side. Oh! Completely jinxed us and took out these archers. Never mind.
The enemy
Got him.
general falls! Ha! Archers! Loose! Bring down that! Make ready! Move, move!
Alright, pretty happy with how the things are going here.
Go on, keep up! I know
Smack
you
him
can
down, smack him down.
Is that your best?
Need to hit him,
Come
though.
on, try
Come on,
harder.
people! Mentor Turner, thank you very much for the Twitch Prime sub. I appreciate that. 2 months now. Nice one. Thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you.
Strike your targets.
Half of you are in combat against this Joker. Let's see if we can move you guys back over here. And have you charge that champion, because this commander seems fairly content to just sit back and absorb hits.
Spears to hand. Strike. Attend me, spearman. The enemy warriors are running. Ha! Arrows.
It's unfortunate that we have absolutely zero cavalry here. I think they would have been quite useful. In fact, He-Man, considering where you're standing right now, how about you go ahead and just lay into that unit? That would be great. Yeah, just like that. Shotguns! He-Man, 172 kills. Considering he's been mostly character hunting, that's pretty decent. Qiao Wanzhang, which is not you. You? No. Oh, Liu Kuang, which is him, is trying to fight Qiao, which is him. Qiao, who's on half health right now, fighting against a commander who is not. You are a pretty good duelist, though, with 92 armor. What's your armor class? Oh, your armor pierce. Your armor pierce is 300. Good luck. And no, I'm not gonna let you charge me. Denied.
The enemy general is fallen. They were no match. Strike. Attend. Do not relent. Spears to hand. Take heed, warriors. Spearmen, fight! Blades, unleash fury! At the ready!
I mean, don't get me wrong, this is risky.
The enemy warriors are running! Ha!
But if we can hold it, then we can win it.
Fire!
Actually, no,
Archers,
keep shooting.
prepare!
This is fine. Have we just won this? We have. Bring you over there. Bring you guys in. Over here. Magnificent.
Ready! Charge! The
More
time
buffs.
has come! At the ready!
Yes. Yes, there are.
Ready! The enemy
Boom.
general falls! Ha! The time has come!
Even though he was almost dead, we still win the duel. We now outnumber them by 1,000.
To attention! Steady! Go! Ready, boats! Stand ready! Get moving! Open fire! Locked and ready! Missiles! Fire!
Let's start shooting into the back of all of this madness.
Charge! Ready!
Should be capable of doing quite a lot of damage.
What cowards! Now!
Where's He-Man? Yeah. Where's the biggest congregation of enemy soldiers? Probably here.
March to the double! To attention, archers! Attend! Steel yourselves! Destroy them! Kill them! Prepare! Attack!
There they go, starting to run. Still got these guys to kill.
The enemy unit flees. What cowards!
Let's have you charge into the back.
Take heed, warriors! Swords at the ready! Arrow! Rain down death!
And there it is, victory. Ooh boy. Seems I joined at a good time. Good to say the Three Kingdoms got me back into the channel. Game is looking great. The game is looking really good. And not just looking good, is good. Very much enjoying it. And I was kind of wondering if the mid to late game was going to be a bit of a snowball ruffle stomp. It's not. Like, having the Three Kingdoms is actually a real challenge. Because it forces you to fight, like, the biggest nations. So you can't just keep on picking off the little guys. And some of these, like, battles are really quite challenging. My big saviour is definitely the quality of my heroes, but my unit quality is really not great. So we have to be fighting and winning these duels in order to be staying competitive.
Our men have no ammunition. They cannot fire.
Call it there. That ambush, for example, was indeed brutal, yeah. This one went a little bit better. Though they still have 1,000 men left, but we have lifted the siege. That's the important thing. I saw a heater for the mug to keep it warm in Amazons, just because this stream's been going longer than usual. Usually I'm okay, because I have a tea cozy for the teapot. 8,000! Oh, hello. Yes, I'll take the recruitment, I think. They lost 2,400, we lost 1,400. That's acceptable. And 2 of their generals died.
To action.
Excellent.
I return. How fare the people? Marching. Home glad.
Oh, you were close enough. Oh boy.
Focus your rage.
I think I'm just going to delegate this one. They have no commanders. Wiped out. 300 losses, 1,100 kills. Excellent. And once again, going to take the replenishment. So both of these armies are just growing because of this. Excellent.
My aim is precise. Be the sword.
Unfortunately, you lost the rest of your archers, so you're going to be out of business for quite a long time. Who leveled up? Ooh, He-Man did.
I hope all is well.
Excellent. Plus 10 ranged fire rates when commanding, which he is. Plus 10 ranged armor pierce, which he is. Own army gets guerrilla and night battles. Morale in own territory. Encourage more commerce. Fatigue resistance for his retinue. Oh, and that's the heal over time for him. I'm going to take precision. I didn't realise that that was when he's commanding and when his own army. That's going to make his archer commander even stronger. Plus a bit more precision never hurt, or expertise never hurt anyone. And you also leveled. And you're going to take strength of the land for that extra buff. Then put you back in the city. Which means you replenish a little bit quicker. And all of this is still screening him. So it's unlikely that she'll attack. Plus, you know, she's nearly dead anyway. You couldn't have chased her, could you? You may well have been able to.
Pure folly.
Might well have been able to destroy this army as well. That was a bit of a misplay. I also like how all the factions have their own struggles and merits. Like you said, your heroes are really great, but the hero stock is meh. To be fair, this point of history is really interesting. That's true. And we now have 23,000 in the bank. Do we have any people who are not currently employed? No, we don't. Alright, Jean Mao, where are you off to? You were rushing to reinforce Chang'an. But I think I might actually have you move south soon. Could even force march, honestly. So we can retake this pocket of territories.
Gather your strength.
Gong Du.
China is people.
He is currently force marching. However, if I'm regular I can't quite reach my own territory. Do I replenish if I'm not in my own land? No.
Ready yourselves.
So we have to force march here. Huzzah! Oh, actually, if you encamp, you replenish, right? Yes.
Set up the camp.
No, you don't.
Standard stance.
We get so close. So close. Tentacle Shogun, thank you very much for the Twitch Prime resub. I appreciate that. 2 months now. Thank you, thank you, thank you. The developers will have done a lot of research, but the records are a bit thin in this period, which is nice because they can make things up to fill in the gaps. With how you say the general troop composition of the Yellow Terms is kind of meh, I'd be curious to see if they're much more difficult in records than Romance. I suspect they would be, yes. I think they would. Oh, we are literally like one step away. Oh, man.
The mightiest tree survives.
I wonder, is there anything that I can do to get us a little bit more movement? Just a tiny bit, please. No. No extra army movement, unfortunately.
Destroy corruption.
I think I am going to force march you because I do want you to be out of this territory as soon as possible.
Embarking.
But we could very much do with a turn or two hanging out here, taking it a bit slow before moving on to Hedong.
I am at one again.
You're defending Gong Du. They still have a couple of armies up there. You have virtually replenished all the troops that you need. So we could send both of these armies out together to take Yingchuan back again. And at that point we can piece Gong Sun Fu out. I think with that in mind, that is what we are going to do.
Summon the merchants. I would browse their goods.
All things in time.
Okay, construction. Hanchong has no farms. We are still focusing farms first. Although we've just lost half of the diplomacy, so all the food that we were relying on Cao Cao for is dealt with. If we don't lose any farms, that is. Horse pastures unfortunately don't produce food. Neither do salt mines. Jihei. No. Wu Wei. Wu Wei's already building. You still can't do anything. And Ping. No. Aha! You can. Chengdu. Can't. Luoyang. Can't. You can. Do it. Hearing that fan is infuriating. Why am I hearing that so hard? Might be because I have my volume still up, because I'm still deaf in that one ear. It's really frustrating. Alright, let's see if there's just anything else we can build to make things a little bit more stable. You are suffering penalties just because of the population, so you definitely just need the headquarters. You are suffering penalties because of population. You also need a headquarters. You are suffering penalties for nothing really. Although I would like that to be upgraded. Wudu is happy in every single way. I would love to make you a small regional city, but I don't want to lose that extra 6 food. Jihei is fine. No upgrades required. You have several upgrades, including this one to make even more money post-battle. And then Chengdu, just that one. Nope, that will do. So, I think that this is going to be a pretty good place to end this stream. I do hope you're enjoying this. If you are, be sure to hit that follow button so you get notifications when I'm live in the future. I will be live again in 2 hours. That is a special stream. I am being sponsored for the very first time by Paradox. They are asking me to play some European Universalis 4. That's going to be at midnight tonight. So in 2 hours from now, midnight, British summertime, I will be playing European Universalis 4 as the United States of America in the American scenario for EU4, because I just have the 3 hours. The fantastic thing about this stream is it will be on Steam. So it will be here on Twitch, you can watch here on Twitch, but I'll also be on Steam. So if you go to the Paradox Grand Strategy sale, which is currently ongoing this weekend, you'll see me there. I'll be the streamer, the featured streamer. So that's going to be super cool. I'm really excited for that, and I really would like as many of you to come as well, because I think it'll be really good fun. So come join me, say hello, it'll be really cool. Super excited. Then tomorrow, Sunday, 6 PM, and Monday and Tuesday for the same time, 6 PM, I will be doing the 3-day War of Hearts of Iron 4, which is also being put on by Paradox. They will be commentating on that game over on their channel. I'll be playing on mine. I'm together with Feedback Gaming and Victor. We are Team Franco Spain. We're the Spanish Alliance. No, what do they call us? The French-Iberian Alliance, that's what it's called. And it should also be a really, really good game. I've been playing a little bit of Spain, just a bit of practice, because I obviously have to deal with the Civil War. And a Civil War in a multiplayer game where loads and loads of other people are around is difficult. And yes, we absolutely should go and raid somebody, so let's go and set that up. But again, 2 hours time, European Universalis 4, playing as George Washington himself in the American War of Independence against perfidious Albion. Is Fiona actually? Oh, yes, you are. Cool. Let's go and check you out. So let's head on over to Fiora Bunny. We'll launch this raid. Absolutely love to see her chat absolutely just flooded by Viking raid notifications just like this. If you have access to them, throw in a couple of the horns as well for good measure. Let's make ourselves known. This is a real proper Viking raid, so let's do this. Okay, thanks everyone for watching. I will see you guys in 2 hours time. See you then. Raid!